How do you shark somebody running?
Honestly, bro, I'm not even a sharker. Like, I'll let it be. I'll let it come, or I'll look at like signals. Yeah, I'm not chasing nothing down, but I'm just catching the vibe. If she choosing with her eyes or some shit like that, then I'm somebody that I'll move accordingly based off that. I might act on it, I might not. But by the time y'all see me in my video, I already seen the whole play with a girl. Like I already seen that she looked. I already seen that. You feel me? I'm the type of person that I need to get in the vision of the person, and then. Yeah, a little bit. Just you know what I'm saying? It can't just be like just cold approach.
How do you shark somebody running?
Honestly, bro, I'm not even a sharker. Like, I'll let it be. I'll let it come, or I'll look at like signals.
Yo, what's good with y'all, man? You know who it is. It's your boy True Prodigy 27 back with another video. Yeah, before I get to my commentary on King68thegreat, I want to say this real quick. Shout out to King68. He out here winning. He out here doing his thing. A lot of people say he don't have game. This dude got game like a motherfucker. Like he's out here winning. If you out here winning, bro, you got game by default. Like real shit. Like, so people saying he don't have game, they might be hating or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, man. But so yeah, man, I wish this dude continued success. I wish him prosperity. Just keep doing your thing. I'm rooting for you, like real shit. So with that being said, let's get to the commentary. Okay. So King68 in the video, in the short, was pretty much saying that, cold approach, I'm not chasing no woman or whatever. I'm not no holler monster. I'm not approaching and just trying to talk to every woman that I see. I've built myself up as a man. I'm the value, I'm the prize, I'm that dude. And like I said, I'm not chasing a woman. And that's a good thing to say for him. He genuinely like put the work in to build himself up. Like he's gym maxed, he got a little bit of swag to him. He got swag to him. He be in fashion shows and all this stuff. He got a little bit of bread. He got a good work ethic. And a lot of women would say he's handsome or whatever. I don't judge dudes, but this is the shit women say. So he got a lot of stuff working for him as a result of self-improvement, as a result of consistently working on himself over the years, right? So I can understand why you have that mindset to where I'm not approaching no woman. Like it's legit for him. It's true for him. The problem is when he say stuff like that, okay, example, like if he would have said, I'm not out here approaching no women. I'm not out here like cold approaching. Like that's not what I do. I don't have to do it. But if you a dude and you starting from ground zero and you a young dude out here and you want to get your experience points up, like it's a video game, or if you a dude out here and you just want to get some experience, you want to build your social skills up, then I would advise you to cold approach. Now, I'm not going to do that because I don't need to do it. But if you a dude, and like I said, and you don't really have no experience like that, and you knew the game being, yeah, I would cold approach. And the reason, and this is pretty much the reason why I'm making this video, man, because I heard him, because he didn't like have a follow-up behind him saying what he said as far as like, I don't cold approach, because a lot of guys will hear him say what he said, and he'll influence them to not approach, and that's really the problem, so yeah, that's pretty much like why I'm making a video. And the reason why I'm a big advocate for cold approach, because cold approach has helped me. And I know this is a practical thing that literally every man on the planet can do that's able-bodied, that has a voice to speak. This is something every man could do to build their confidence up, because I used to have a stutter. I used to have a bad speech impediment, and cold approach literally helped me get over there. Approaching random people, having the conversations, talking to them, it helped me out. Like it's to a point where I can be in a bar, nightclub, approach like a group of like 5 women and just chop it up with them like it's nothing, because it's a result of cold approach. It's a result of putting myself out there, getting myself out of my comfort zone, and doing what I need to do to help me get over my fear of just women, I should say women, right? So yeah, I just wanted to set the premise on that. And now I want to speak about his development or what he did in order for him to become, the man that he is now. So I want you guys to listen to this right quick.
A little curve, all right?
Okay, go ahead.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I'm fatty, right?
Okay.
Fat as hell.
Okay.
How far would you drive for a girl you're interested in?
No, I'll never drive for a girl that I'm never gonna drive far for a girl.
Never Kylie Jenner?
I'm gonna tell you this. This is the message to all the kings. Only pay attention to women that are high interest, right? Right? And then two, like say for instance, a lot of guys, they chase women. They want a baddie. They want to chase women. Focus on the women that are high interest, right? And if you aren't attracted to the women that are high interest, work on yourself until you could attract the women that you like. That's high interest on you.
Hey, he's cooking. He's cooking. All right, bonus question, and then we're done.
Superficial with the materialistic shit. So you might catch a...
Okay, so in that video, he pretty much said that if you're not if you're a dude and you're not getting attention from the women that you want, then you need to self-improve more so you can get the eyeballs on the women that you like, And that's actually valid advice. That's advice that I approach via self-improvement. That's good shit to say. My problem is if you say you don't do it, then you will influence guys to not do it. And they will be missing out on that important skill as far as building, as far as cold approach, to build that foundation of having good social skills. Like, this is what I'm saying. It's nothing wrong with, okay, I'm not getting choosing signals from the women that I find attractive, so I'm gonna just work harder, right? My thing is, why don't you just, instead of waiting for choosing signals, just approach the women that you find attractive, But let's just say, you're not at that level yet, then just approach them. It's as simple as that until you get to a point where you don't necessarily have to approach, because you just built yourself up as a man so much. It's to a point where I got 100 women on dating apps looking for me. I got 100,000 women on Instagram checking for me, women on Snapchat checking for me. I got so many options to a point where I don't have to, approach, because I'm in abundance, right? So pretty much what I'm saying is, if you a dude new in the game, if you I should say a foot soldier, right? Then you have to do the groundwork like everybody else. That's the situation. Yeah, my fault. My phone cut out at that point. It was some bullshit, but it is what it is. The video must continue. So, like I was saying, man, if you've built yourself up enough, then that's the ultimate goal. You want to get to a point where you don't have to approach, but until you get to that point, approach women, bro. Just do it. I'm telling you, it's gonna help you more than it's gonna hurt you. Like, facts. And another thing I want to say is this as well. I understand that cold approach isn't for everyone. I've said this in like a couple videos, a couple live streams already, but I consistently stand on this. I understand that cold approach isn't for everybody. Just how dating apps isn't for everybody. Everybody don't thrive off dating apps and social media. But I do think if you learn how to attract women on social media and dating apps, it is a benefit, right? But it might not necessarily be for you. You might be more of a face-to-face, in-person type of dude, right? So that's the situation. It's like you thrive 60% off online game and 40% offline game. That is your, percentage. But what I'm saying is that you need to have that percentage, because you're getting experience on both sides of the spectrum, like real talk. You don't want to have a situation to where you strictly rely on online game, real talk. So that's the situation. Only thing I'm saying is that cold approach might not be for you, but you still should learn how to do it, just so you know how to do it, just so you can have that foundation built of just building your fucking social skills, man. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's really all I want to say. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe, fuck with your boy. Let me know what you think in the comments. But with that being said, peace. I'll holler at y'all.